Hello and welcome back to the Higher Ed AV podcast recording at, not Infocom, it is not Infocom, it's ISE. So we're recording at ISE at booth CS220, the HETMA booth. It is the last day, as I'm sure you can tell from the everything about me, and I am joined with a friend from Symetrix. So I'm going to let you introduce yourself and let us know a little bit about the company.
Hi, my name's Quinn Clare. I am the product manager at Symetrix. Symetrix, we do a variety of things. We're mostly trying to combine audio processing. That's sort of our roots, how we got it started. But now we're looking at control solutions. We're looking at third-party control, multiple proprietary controls, trying to really tap into providing a more of an ecosystem solution for individual applications. So less of just, here's an amp that you need to process audio for, and you're gonna get some microphones in and provide AEC. We really want to have a conclusive, full picture idea for our solutions.
Great. So Quinn, can you tell our listeners what you have here at ISE that is great for higher ed?
Yep. In fact, our whole demo station is using this product. It's the server D100, and we're utilizing it to kind of step through a higher education scenario. The D100 is a high network channel count DSP, so it runs Dante. And when I say high channel count, I mean 384 channels of Dante in and out. So the idea is to provide not just a room solution and not just a building solution, but we want to look at a sprawling campus. If you see how you have a building dedicated for science education, you have a building dedicated for athletics. How do we combine all of those buildings and get a centralized platform for monitoring for the IT department? How do we get a centralized platform for educators in the room? How do we take controls and separate them from IT and educators, because they're not really the same. The D100 allows us to interconnect all of the audio streams and all of the control signals, but we have control peripherals, so custom control screens that we can grab individual controls. So if the educator probably doesn't want to see diagnostics of all of the endpoints in the system, they want to see a mute button, and that might be it, honestly. Sometimes they want a mute button, they want a couple of presets that they can go in and say, it's a little bright in here, let me lower the blinds a little bit. I have a preset that lowers the blinds a little bit. While the IT department, they want to be able to see the diagnostics of all the devices, and they might even want to see what the educator is seeing. By having that unified platform, an IT department can pull up a control screen of an educator, help them troubleshoot. A lot of integrators talk about rolling out the van, driving in the van to go to a project. Higher educators don't have the luxury of vans. Sometimes they have to walk across campus, which it can be taxing for the IT department. So giving them a solution where they can remotely monitor everything has been really important for the D100.
Yes, as someone who has 3 campuses to take care of, I am very passionate about doing things remotely. And to that point, what sort of feedback have you gotten from the higher ed vertical?
We've gotten a lot of cloud management feedback. That's been a big one for us. Luckily, we have a cloud solution, so that's good. We have our AV Ops Center is a centralized monitoring platform, so that allows for off-premise control. They want that, but they also want, sort of what I was saying, is they just want easier troubleshooting tools. They don't want to have to deal with tons of different software. They don't want to have to deal with tons of different components. They don't want to pull up a web GUI for a camera, a PTZ camera. At the same time, they're pulling up video encoder and decoder web GUIs, and then the screens, they've got 20 different screens open. We've gotten that they just want to have a single pane of glass where they can see everything at a glance. Yes, that building is working, checked off, I don't have to think about it anymore. The faster they don't have to think about something, the easier their job gets.
Yes, absolutely. So how can people find you here on the show floor?
You can go to booth 5N350. If you're watching this, it's that way. So.
Awesome. And for our friends who can join us here, how can they reach your company?
So you can reach us out on the website. It's symetrix.co. We get a lot of confusion with the com, but symetrix.co, and that'll be the fastest way to get to us.
Incredible, and that link will be in the show notes for you guys. Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy last day to hang out with us at our booth.
No problem.